The following years went after when Sin was defeated by Uzi. Jay and Listener, his life took a well, took a better turn. Jay actually stopped being her old self and actually embraced her new self. She quite enjoyed it actually. She can't believe that she got to be that old self of hers, and she didn't like it one bit. She may have a little, but now with Listener, she feels complete. Moving to the bunker was a huge, difficult problem but managed, so Khan made an agreement that if they end up remaking themselves not to eat them or anything, then he considered. After when J, V, and N end up being refixed without getting burned or needing oil from the worker drones, they're welcome. The life in the bunker was not that bad. In fact, Listener, since now he came back as a murder drone, became more, well, interesting. Few breaks here and there, going back to school was something. JV and N experienced it. They were quite okay, not minus the pervert male drones trying to hit on her. The listener and doing a quick and listen, painful lesson to them. If anyone touched his own J, then they're gonna answer to him. And everything was okay, but it was gonna be more amazing on the day of their 3rd-year anniversary with each other, Jay and Listener. Listener was enjoying a relaxing time when he actually was hugged from behind. Hi, mine, handsome Joan. Jay and saying as he was kissed by her. There's my beautiful boss girl. How's everything in the bunker doing with you? He said that he hugged her. It's okay. Although minus that cream drone that tried to hit on me. I told him many times I'm already dating someone. He doesn't take no for a hint. Jay said as she vented. Now relax, I'll make sure to take care of that problem. Listener said, how did I deserve someone like you? And Jay smiled as she hugged him. I don't know. Other than you and falling in love with me, I was just a normal drone and nothing special. Jay looked at Listener. Now don't say that you are special. You're amazing. And I couldn't ask for a better one. You helped me become a better person than I can ever be, and what's more, I can thank you better than this. my beautiful and handsomely drone. I couldn't ask for a better, beautiful, and hot ass girl like you. She blushed. Listener, stop. The two end up enjoying each other. The next day, Listener ended up crossing out the day of the calendar on the calendar, and he ended up circling the day of their anniversary. Man, I can't wait to surprise Jay, he said to himself, but didn't know was heard. Surprise who? Ugh! He turned to see V. Oh my god, you are quiet. What do you want? V ended up looking at Listener. I just came here to get an oil can, but I heard you something about surprising Jay. What is it? She looked at the calendar. Oh wow, your 3rd-year anniversary. Surprised that it lasted this long. Jay ended up being, quite amazed with someone who be in a relationship. I never thought she would end up being in a relationship too. V said. Listener looked at her. Well, I'm glad to. And tomorrow is gonna be our 3rd-year anniversary. I got the ship already and packed because I was thinking about taking her somewhere special. And on the 3rd night, I'm gonna end proposing her with this. V and the seeing Listener holding a box with a ring, a beautiful one that is the color of yellow. You're thinking of? Mm-hmm. No way! I can't wait to see Jay's face. But if she says no, I'm right here. V said, I know she's not gonna say no. If anything, I'm gonna be happy as hell if she does say yes. The very next day, Listener unloaded Jay and his own things. They said goodbye, and Jay was actually going to a vacation place. The Listener found a planet that was like a tropical place. They landed, and when she got out, she was amazed to see everything sunny and warm. Wow, you really picked an amazing planet. Jay admired as she looked. Well, I couldn't end up making you stay on that same planet, cold and stuff. So after when I spent years of fixing up this ship, I want to surprise you. That thing is too much for my special girl. And, well, Jay ended up blushing. Oh, you're gonna make me more blush than anything. Come on, I wanna see. The two ended up spending time together. Jay actually was taught how to surf. She actually played with listener as with the sandcastle and everything, explored wildlife and everything. She even managed to challenge a baby animal, but listener ended up taming the mother, of course. And on the third night of their vacation, it was time. Let's do this. Listener said. The next thing you knew, listener was leading Jay, who was closing her eyes. Listener, where are we going? Listener chuckled, somewhere that I want you to know. And I picked it just for the occasion. Listener said, the next thing you knew, they made it there. When listener said to open her eyes, she did, and she was shocked to see a beautiful sight. They were at the most beautiful cliffside to see beautiful stars showing as the sunset went down, coloring with gold, red, and yellow. Listener smiled as he saw, and Jay looked amazed. Listener, this is so beautiful. I just couldn't. She gasped when she saw listener kneeling, holding a box open, revealing the ring. Listener, are you Jay? Since the moment you went to kidnapping me, and that was technically the best of my life, I couldn't stop thinking about how I could have been a lucky man to finally have you in my life. Jay, throughout the years of, being catched and everything, Jake chuckled. I couldn't ask for a better woman like you. You are what I want. You are the absolute future for me. I see you as my wife. I see the mother of my kids. I see a life partner. You are not just anyone I just fell in love with. You are that person who I fell in love with. You are my future, and I ask you at the bottom of my core, Jay, will you be my wife and marry me? Jay was crying now. Yes, yes, oh my god, listener. This made listener jump in joy. Yeah, yeah. The two ended up hugging as Jay followed listener slipped the ring. On the very next day when they came back, Jay and listeners shared the news that they were getting married and engaged. The news made everyone happy. Time skip after 6 months. After 6 months of preparation for the wedding, Jay couldn't stop admiring herself in the beautiful wedding dress. In parentheses, this is what you look like. And she couldn't stop crying. I can't believe it, V. And I'm really getting married. It's she couldn't stop herself crying. V looked. I know, this is amazing. You and listener, this is. I'm proud of you, Jay. You stand up, becoming a better person, and look, the day came. The next thing you knew at the altar, V as the bridesmaid, including Uzi, and Thad and N as listener's best man. Listener and V exchanged vows as they couldn't stop looking at each other, loving. Then Khan, the one who was gonna marry off both Listener and V, finished up. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may not kiss. Khan didn't finish because Listener was shackled by Jay and was kissing by her. The groom, oh my god. Okay, this is an inappropriate concept, but they couldn't stop kissing each other. Everyone cheered. At the party, Listener and Jay couldn't stop admiring each other as they danced as the newlywed couple. How can I end up being so lucky to meet a man like you? Jay asked again. And like always, Listener's own answer. The same question back at you, Jay. How did I ever get lucky to find a woman, or a woman of my dream to find me? The two smiled and giggled, knowing that this was the best chapter of their life. Coming to this